Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Hello, Kathy Hand. Hello, Deirdre. Oh, what a wonderful day. Thank you for coming into the cuppa this morning. Manifesting Monday. What will you manifest today? Let's do some manifesting. Let's do some intention setting. That's what I want to do today. But first, the intention is to go into our hearts. So hand on your heart. Slow down the breathing. Bring in love. Bring it right into your heart center. And exhale it out to the world. Breathe in peace. And breathe that out to the world. Good morning, Julie Kiss. Breathe in joy. This is Morning Cuppa Joy. So let's get some of that joy flowing in here for all of us. Breathe it in and send it out with the out breath. Good morning, Andrea. So keep breathing in and put a smile on your face because Spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. And then let's say some of those affirmations that we've been saying over 100 days in a row. I am worthy. I am enough. I am loved. I am healthy. I am abundant. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities are showing up everywhere. And why is it so easy? Good morning, Brandy. Good morning, Pat Moss. Day 105. That's how many days we've been saying that. And wow, miracles are showing up everywhere, every day. We just have to open our eyes to see them, don't we? So how's everybody doing? Let's do a little check-in. See how the world is treating the peas. How is everything in Peaville? Just share what's happening in your world. Brandy, I am worthy, I am enough, I am healthy. Miracles and happiness happen to me every day, and I love myself. And I forgot to remind everyone, including me, to bring somebody into a heart hug. Who do you want to hug today? Who do you want to say, hey, you, I love you? Good morning, Susan Flo. Thank you for being with us on YouTube. So cheers, everybody, on this wonderful Monday morning. Well, we certainly missed you yesterday, Brandy, and I'm glad that you are feeling better today. I'm glad you're able to jump on Cuppa. Now we need to check on our Auntie Jean because she hasn't shown up in a couple of days. So we want to make sure she's okay. And who else we want to call in? Just call in. That's how we manifest. We hold it in our heart. So let's hold somebody in our heart right now. Let's all do it together. Let's telepathically send out a message to Auntie Jean Lorio. Where are you? We're missing you. Linda Lemieux, Blue Jean. Andrea, you manifested some money this week. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that because your manifestations, your happiness and joy affects all of us, and we can lift up when we hear what's happened. And let's call him Brookie and sweet little Max and Dylan and Joanne Castillo. Good morning. I hope you're doing good today. Brandy, you heart hugged Auntie Jean, and Pat's calling her in. And Deirdre, my heart hug with extra long arms goes to our Mama Gaia. Without her, there'd be no peas. You are so right. And let's send lots and lots of love energy out into our world. We're getting ready to be the international peas. I made my travel arrangements yesterday, so I have all my airline tickets and ready to rock and roll the Peace on Earth tour internationally. I'm so excited about that. Okay, so let me see. I know the angels had a message for us. The courage to be you. Good morning, Annie7. The courage to be you. They've been talking about this a lot, about authenticity, speaking your truth. And I think this all has to do with our miracles coming in. When we are authentic, when we don't hold back and we speak our truth and speak what it is we want, then things show up and doors open and we're able to see the fruition of what our heart's desire is. The courage to be you. Authenticity is about being true to who you are, even when everyone around you wants you to be someone else. That's a quote from Michael Jordan. Each soul comes into this world carrying a unique vibration, a divine imprint of truth, love, and purpose. Yet so often we are shaped by expectations, roles, and voices that tell us who we should be. Slowly, without noticing, we trade our inner light for acceptance and our joy for approval. But authenticity is the soul's rebellion against all that is false. It is the sacred remembrance of who you were before the world told you who to be. To be authentic means standing rooted in your truth, even when it's uncomfortable, unfamiliar, or misunderstood. It means dancing to your own rhythm, even if no one else hears the music. It means embracing your imperfections as sacred brushstrokes on the canvas of your becoming. Authenticity isn't about having all the answers, it's about being real, honest in your struggles, vulnerable in your truth, and radiant in your self acceptance. Dear angels, how can we stay true to who we are, especially when others pressure us to conform or change? How can we speak our authentic truth when others do not want to hear it? Dear ones, you are not here to fit in. You are here to shine through. Your authenticity is not a flaw, it is your flame. The divine created you not as a copy, but as a cosmic original, a melody only your soul can sing. When the world around you asks you to dim your light, we ask you instead to turn it up. When you are tempted to put on a mask to be accepted, remember that the divine did not place you here to wear disguises, but to wear your truth like a crown. You will be misunderstood, you will be questioned, but you will also be seen, truly seen, by those who are meant to walk with you. And that kind of connection, built on truth rather than illusion, is what your soul truly longs for. Call upon us when the pressure to conform becomes heavy. Let us remind you of your divine essence. We whisper your truth back to you in the silence, in your dreams, in moments of stillness. Listen. You are not alone on this path. You are divinely supported as you peel back the layers and return to your core. You are here to be you. That is your mission, your power, and your gift to the world. The angels whisper, Your truth is your light. Let it blaze boldly. The world needs your authenticity more than your approval. Be who you came here to be, unapologetically, unshakably, beautifully you. Angels, today I promise to use my voice authentically. Oh, I love this message so much. And Deirdre, you are a cosmic original. We all are. Isn't that beautiful? And the words that they said in this message, the words that they lifted us up and told us that it's okay. It's okay to not fit in. It's okay to not go with the popular belief and the popular opinion, to just be who you are, unapologetic, never apologize for being a spirit being, never apologize for loving, because that's our true nature. That's what we were created with, was true, unconditional love. Anything else falls short, and anything other than love just has to go. That's just the way it is. So I do love the message. Be a cosmic original, and that's what the universe loves, is when we do that, when we shine through with our original blueprint of pure unconditional love, no judgment, just love. Oh, thank you, Susan Flo. Yes, I did love that. So let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about all of this. And let's see if we can get any more of our P's in here. Don't have our pair of jeans yet. Not sure where they are, but let's see if we can get them to float on in here. And Linda Lemieux, Jennifer, who else are we missing? Charlie. We need a Charlie P. And Jill Mershon. So let's call them all in. And Marietta. I feel Marietta smiling, so I think she's probably watching us and telling us to go up, 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 right? And Deirdre, when you knew you knew you were different, you called yourself unique. I love that word. I really love that word, and that's what we are. Yes, we're one. We're part of the oneness, but we are also uniquely having an earthly experience, a humanly experience. Good morning, Mary Crincoli. Thank you for being with us. All right. The creative power. The mind often wants to see and know exactly what is around the corner. But to manifest, we have to give up certainty and embrace the creative process. Choosing to live creatively will bring you more joy and success than any amount of certainty ever could. It's hard, isn't it, sometimes to drop that certainty, what we think is real, what we think is the way or the only way, and to go into trust and belief. It can be difficult to do that. It's letting go of that familiar, because the world starts teaching us and molding us from the minute we're born. We're taught to be quiet, right? Don't cry. We're told that there are limits to, we start hearing no as soon as we come into the world. Before that, everything was a yes. We were open, unlimited, everything that we wanted, we had. But we come into this human experience, and all of a sudden, we're told we can't, right? You can't do that. You can't touch something. It might be hot, or it might hurt you. Or if you go somewhere by yourself, You might be in danger. There's so many limits that are placed on us in this human existence. So on this Manifesting Monday, I want us to get in touch with our unlimited self. I want us to lose all of those chains that tell us you can't do that, you can't have that. So by setting an intention, we are speaking up. We are using our authentic voice to say, you know what? I really want, and then fill in the blank. What is it that your desire is shouting out for you to manifest? Let's set some intentions. What is one intention that hasn't manifested for you yet that you would like to see happen? And then we're going to lose all limitation that it's even possible. I really wanted to visit India. I've wanted that since we've been peas, and I've wanted it before that. But it's become a reality of it can happen over these last 5 years. And I didn't know the how. I didn't have to. And that's the beauty of it. That's how we're going to manifest what we want, is to not worry about the how. And as our Karen Palmer says, get rid of the how and get ready for the wow. And that's exactly what happened with going international. I lost the how. I stopped asking, how is this going to happen? Where's that money going to come from? How's it going to be possible even to be away from my country here in the United States? How's it going to be possible to stay away for a couple of months? I stopped asking and it showed up. So that's what we want to do. And Julie, you feel like you can't keep up. The world is spinning too fast. Well, that is a concept. That's called a concept. It's a belief that we hold, and it's reinforced by things that are happening around us, right? Things that are happening in the world. We look at that and we say, oh, I can't keep up with that. The energies, everything is just crazy. So I'm caught up in the spin. So what's asked of you is to step back from that belief, step away from the belief and look at the present moment. In this moment, are you spinning? What's going on in your world? In this moment, don't think about the next moment or the moment just passed, but just sit with you. Just ask, in this moment, am I safe? Is my world crashing in on me? Is the sky falling? Am I in danger? And if you are in true danger, then please get help. But just look at reality. Look at where you are. If you're in your home or if you're at work or driving in your car or whatever you're doing, just ask yourself, am I safe? Am I in a good place physically? And then breathe that in. And if it's a yes, okay. Then go back to center, go back to the breath, go back to the knowingness that you are held by the divine. The angels are surrounding you. So when you do that, your thought process changes, your perspective changes, and you start to think, oh, well, maybe I am okay. Maybe the world isn't upside down and inside out and crazy and insane. One of my favorite singers right now has a new song out and it says, I'm a little crazy, but the world's insane. and that's a perspective. And we all have our own form of crazy, right? We all have our own unique things about us, and we can call it crazy, we can call it weird, unique, whatever we want to label it, but don't label it. Think, just be authentically you. And then sit with that. And then whatever else intention you want to make, if you want to make an intention of having more moments of that peace and that serenity and that safety, then do that. Set that intention. But the big thing is to stay present in the moment. And as you make those intentions, then let go of those concepts that, hey, this is not good. The world's a bad place, right? That is a judgment, and that is a concept that we hold. All right, we got people coming in. Dylan, good morning. And I hope that Brookie and sweet little Max is with you. What else going on? Blue jeans here. Dolly's fenced in the field. The water line is dug to the barn. Oh, I'm so happy. The heat hits hard. Today starts Dolly's last week at Winchester Stables, and we leave there next Monday at 8 a.m. Manifesting Monday. You manifested that. You really did, Blue. You manifested having that sweet horse right there with you where you live. I love it. Oh, you're so welcome, Julie. It's whenever we feel that spin, just come back. Come back to you. Come back home. You know, Ram Dass says we're all just walking each other home. So let that be your North Star, is right here in your heart. And whatever you can breathe in, whenever you can just stop that moment, then just be. And Kathy says, I wasn't feeling well this morning. I'm a little worried about learning a new analyzer yet again here at work and having to do double the amount of work. People going on leave and vacations. It's that time of year. But tuning into Cuppa calmed my thoughts, and I'm ready to step it up. Thank you. I love you all. We love you, Kathy Hand. I hope you have a beautiful day at work. Good morning, Dixie Cunningham. Oh, thank you for that big hug, Dylan. Okay, we have, I think, a troll. We do have a troll. We haven't had that in a while. But Alice Tiaz, we don't do promotions or messages or anything like that here on the Cuppa. We just come together to love on each other and support each other. So I'm going to say na 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 goodbye to our Alice, and hopefully she didn't private message anyone. If she did, please don't answer, because we do get those occasionally here on Cuppa. Our Hope is here. Oh, good morning, Hope Wellington Marshall. I'm so glad you're here. I sent you a message last night. I hope you got that. I am planning a day. I think I'm going to be there 2 days in London, and I hope I get to see you. Okay. Thank you, Brandy, for our prayers. We still have to read from the angels in my pocket, and hopefully Pocket's watching. And Kathy Caputo. Oh, Kathy, how are you feeling? I hope you're doing so good after that procedure last week. And Julie says, manifesting that they can finally find the leak in my Florida in-ground pool. And so it is. Manifest it. Let it happen. Dylan says, these long days are funny. Max and I were already out for a walkabout with our bike and blades at 6 a.m. Wow. Good for you. Oh, it's Brooke. Brookie, you are in disguise this morning. And Dylan's in Vermont for a little bit. Oh, awesome. And Blue says it's Dr. Solomon again. I know, right? Yeah, Dr. Solomon's quite the troll. All right, Angel's in my pocket. And thank you, Pocky, for being our little mascot. We are on page 32, and this is perfect for Manifesting Monday. Hi, Kona. Visualize your dreams as if they have already manifested. See yourself living your passions, surrounded by love and joy. Allow yourself to believe in the power of your dreams, for they are the whispers of your soul, guiding you towards your divine purpose. Never underestimate the transformative power of intention and visualization. That just is so perfect. And we've been doing a page a day in this. So it's not like I just went to that page. It's not like it was a message about anything else. It was about manifesting. Every day, go into your heart and let peace overtake any fear or other emotion. This is a time for all of you to fully embrace love and hold thoughts of harmony. It is now more crucial than ever to hold prayer vigils for those who are making decisions as world leaders. Focus only on peace and hold it as the only option. Again, we want to manifest world peace, right? That's one of my intentions. That's what I wake up every morning and say, can I wake up to world peace today? And let there be peace in my heart. So again, this is so perfect, the synchronicity. Kona, settle down, down, sit. Thank you. Dear ones, indeed, all roads lead back to home, which is inside of your heart. Yet it's as if you have taken a freeway where you are determined that you get to set the rules because you know more than the other drivers, and they all have to accommodate your erratic driving as you move from lane to lane, trying to find the exit marked joy and peace. You will not see those exits, however, because you are driving in the wrong direction and going against the flow of traffic. Sometimes we miss our miracles. We miss those opportunities that are showing up all the time for us because we're looking in a certain spot for them instead of going back to our heart and sitting and listening and preparing our soul for what's showing up, for what's already in place. We think, oh, I got to go over there. I got to look here. I have to do something, right? I have to take an action before my miracle is going to show up. It's not about that. It's not about making anything happen. And that's where the intention comes in. The intention just says, okay, this is what I'm feeling. This is the tug in my heart. And this is what I know to be true, that I am abundant. I am healthy. I am happy. I am loved. When we really fully believe that and hold that in our heart, that's what we will experience. That's what's going to show up for us. So these messages, all three of them, flowed into Manifesting Monday. They flowed into what we had already been talking about and really brought it to light that, this is truth. This is not illusion. This is the reality of how it can be if we allow it. And if we stop getting in our own way. The angels say, you humans complicate everything. And we do. We do. I mean, let's laugh at ourselves, right? Because when we look at the silliness of thinking that I can do something to make a miracle happen. I mean, yeah, if it's divine and if the divine is flowing through us and we're allowing it, then that's when it happens. But just to think that I have to, right? Let's lose the have tos. So, whatever your intention is for this day, this week, this month, we still have a month left in June. It's not over yet. So, whatever that intention is, just allow, accept, align, allow. That's our teaching from Marietta, from the Course in Miracles. All right, so let's see what we got going on. Tammy Hill, good morning to you. And Pocky was at your feet. Well, Pocky, I love you so much. And Gruffy and Raz and all the fur kitties. And Kathy says, still have a cough from the anesthesia, so not sleeping well. It's tough to talk, but ablation was successful. One thing gets fixed and then another thing pops up. Well, let's pivot away from that thought, Missy. Let's just say I am healthy. I am grateful that I am healthy. I am grateful for love, grateful for uh, doctors who know what to do, grateful for everything that's flowing right now in my life. And I'm going to just allow the miracles to keep flowing in. So anytime that it starts to seem too hard, too heavy, too much, right? Those are concepts. So we can always change our beliefs in any given moment. We can start a clean slate. We don't have to carry baggage with us into each new moment. We can leave it sitting by the roadside and say, nope, I choose not to take that baggage. And a little funny is I'm only taking a carry-on with me on this 3-month journey. It's going to be interesting for sure. But, the cost of luggage when you fly these days, unless it's a part of the whole trip, and it's not for me for all the places I'm going. So I'm taking a carry-on. It's going to be interesting to see the things that I'm going to fit in that carry-on. And yes, world peace. Thank you, Julie Kiss. I pray for that every day when I wake up. And Blue says, I explain my little barn to folks as my Barbie dream house barn. All my girl horse friends say, "Ah, I want to move in. It's been so long and so fast to get here. Manifesting this barn, well, I am worthy. The universe has my back, and Dolly Princess now comes home. And Dolly is worthy." Look at it that way, too. Dolly is worthy to have this beautiful experience for the rest of her life with loving people who are going to give her the best experience she can have at the end of her life, however long that may be. So thank you, Blue and Dave and all the kitties. Thank you for taking in Dolly and letting her live out her dream. Oh, you're so welcome, Julie Kiss. I try to stay positive when I find myself slipping into a moment of doubt or anything else. I come back to center. And we have a second troll for Dr. Solomon. Isn't this exciting? Hi, James, Nvidia. Thank you for sharing with us. But we don't do trolls on Cuppa, so like your predecessor that was in earlier, we're going to say na, 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 goodbye, and have a great day. Okay. All right. And that's why you're laughing, Kathleen. That's the only way to handle it. Just laugh. Laugh at what life brings our way. Laughter raises the vibration faster than anything. So if we can laugh about it, then we've got it, right? We've got it down. Okay, it is prayer time. And I know we have a lot of missing P's. So let's lift up those who didn't show up on Cuppa, and let's send travel prayers to our Michelle Landers. I don't know if she's still in Aruba, but I know she has been out of the country. So let's lift her up for safety to return to her home. And for any of those who are not here because of anything physical going on, mental, emotional, spiritual, we lift you up and bring you into our hearts during this prayer time. All right, so let me get our beautiful chimes back, and they'll help us to raise our vibration. I hope you liked Manifesting Monday today. Set your intention. Don't put a limit on it. Don't put boundaries. Just know that you are worthy of having whatever that is come to fruition. So thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, and prayers for our troops, especially right now, and prayers for our United States. Thank you, Julie Kiss. Prayers for all in need. And Brandy has reminded us to pray for those who are dealing with dementia or suicide in any form. Anybody who's dealing with depression at this time. And, that's a byproduct of when we look outside of ourselves, when we don't stay in our heart, then we get into a feeling of anxiety, and then that can lead us down the rabbit hole. And before you know it, there's depressive thoughts going on. So anybody who's feeling that type of energy, we lift you up today, and we invite you to come back into your heart. Let's do our prayer time together, lifting up all these prayers. And let's go into it with gratitude and with a knowingness that we are worthy. So holding all of our prayer requests, the written, the spoken, the silent ones that we're holding in our heart, bringing all the P's together in a big heart hug. We lift our vibration up, up, up to a higher plane. And then we go higher yet until we reach that great central sun. We've gone through dimensions. We've released all limits and all thoughts that we can't do this. We can, and we are lifting up as high as our spirit will let us lift, which is unlimited. And we sit with the Creator. We sit with Divine Mother, Christ, Holy Spirit, angels and archangels, ascended masters, our loved ones in spirit. And we ask that all of our prayers be seen, be heard, acknowledged, and we trust, we believe, we have faith that each one will be answered for the best and highest good of all. We honor you, God. We thank you for all you have already given us, and we thank you for the miracles that we are ready to open our eyes to, that we are ready to draw into our heart and experience. Thank you for this family. Thank you for love. Thank you for the light that's shining out in the world. And we are all shining a little brighter when we turn back into our hearts and lose all of those beliefs that we can't. We love you. We thank you. We honor you. Amen. And blue, thank you for prayers for all P's. Thank you, prayers for Dave and me and all who are helping to make this move a success. We move with ease and grace, and there's so much to do, but it's getting done. So awesome. And Max and Dylan, or Max and Brookie, are off to the park in a little bit for a library meetup, getting out there before it's too hot. Oh, awesome. I love that. You have a wonderful time. I am going to ask Leo to take us out of here this morning.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time
Kicking
to
us off with that.
get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go,
Come on, come on.
It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you.
And Pat Moss, I will be in London for 2 days. So hopefully we'll be able to connect and I'll get the Pat Moss hug. That would just make my whole trip complete. We have waggle butts going on. Little hockey and gruff. I know you know how to waggle butt.
Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA.
All on that AAA. All day long.
Thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA.
It's a beautiful day here in Colorado. I think I need to get out there today. Okay, you ready for the AAA dance? There really is no secret. It's simply accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all.
Start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Let's go. Let's have a beautiful day. It's going to be whatever you make it, you know. Whatever you decide, you set your intention and then just allow it to take place. Woo, woo-hoo. What a great day. Let's go enjoy it. What do you say? Let's manifest. I want to hear when we come on Cuppa tomorrow what you manifested today. What did you bring into your heart and knew that there were no boundaries, no limitations. There was only love. And that's what you're going to do to manifest it. I love you so much. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Bye, everyone.